Remember, this is just to record so we could watch it later in case you guys want to catch up on stuff. I do my
T-bone,
best not
what's
to.
your favorite food? T-bone? Is it a T-bone?
I wish. I can't really cook. I've never really cooked steak often, actually at all. So usually, almost any sort of Asian food is pretty much where I'm at.
Oh yeah. Like, do you have a specific country, like Japanese or Chinese?
It's a hard thing to say because I like Thai and I love Japanese as well. It's like in Chinese, like actual proper Chinese is fantastic. But it's tossed up.
Now, real quick,
I hear that.
everyone's logged in already, right? I think.
Yeah, it's like a police station.
Yeah.
Not yet.
We need to
Logging
wait.
in right now.
Yeah, let me wait until also gets on,
Hey.
and then.
And who was that was typing? Special Agent Zerquan.
That might have been GIF.
It was me.
Yeah.
Oh, is that okay? I was about to ask GIF next. What's your favorite food, GIF?
Chicken wings.
Oh,
Ooh.
those are the best. Yeah.
What
I'll get
flavor
down on
chicken
some
wings?
What flavor? Spicy. Not super sauced. Like, think like hot chicken.
Okay.
I can't eat
Yeah,
buffalo
but
wings
see-
anymore. Buffalo wings make me go straight. It's like direct deposit to the bathroom.
I'll also get down on like some sashimi.
Ah, yes.
Ooh. But what kind of sashimi? Do you like salmon, fatty tuna, lean tuna? What kind?
I mean, I wish I had the money for fatty tuna, so we just deal with the regular tuna or salmon.
Dude, same here. So good. I love beef tataki.
All right, now
Like, I wish I had the money for fatty tuna, so I just use canned tuna.
Now we're-
Hey, what you gotta do, right?
we're all logged in now. You are right now in the NCPD headquarters. For this half, you guys are going to be playing some new characters. I assigned characters to you guys, but I'm going to let you guys pick, all right? But first, let me introduce you to the characters. First, you have this guy right over here. I could use a pencil tool now. Give me a second. This guy right here. There you have Detective, I'll tell you right now. Sorry, Agent Sid Sullivan from Netwatch, right? He's very clean cut guy, pays attention to his things. Like he started at Netwatch in the beginning before the whole Black Wall and everything. Sorry, I went into Game of Thrones, and then and then until current day with the whole issue with AIs and everything. He's very to the book, does his thing. He tries not to do things illegally, even though most of the stuff that he does it would be considered illegal and unethical because he's in Netwatch, but he has that strict code of like pretty much he's like a lawful good type of guy. Then you have over here, you have Detective Anais Torres, which is over here. Let me do the circle right there. She's a detective for the NCPD. She's been there for a long time. She knows the angels. She's one of the people that you saw that came by, kind of gave you guys the heads up of Taj's doing and being, needing to tone down his music and be careful not to leave a trail because there's someone behind them. And right here, you got Netwatch with them. So you have Agent Sid Sullivan and Detective Anais Torres. If you guys see the joke that I'm doing here, real quick, you get a bonus 20 IP. It involves Detective Anais Torres and Agent Sid Sullivan. If you notice the joke and you tell me beforehand, you will get an extra 20 IP. All right. Now, the next person is over here. Here you have Special Agent Sir Quant. She's a savant, almost like a prodigy. She started with Netwatch when she was a kid, and she lives and breathes in the internet, cyberspace, freaking elf lines, all that stuff. Like her whole body is set up just for net running. All these characters are considered lawmen, by the way. So you're allowed to do stuff with police and things like that. But these two characters on the left, they're from Netwatch. They could do net running. The characters on the right, they could do a lot of investigation. But Special Agent Sir, she's really good, they are really good with a lot of freaking investigation and stuff. They're very smart. So just a heads up. And then you have this character here who's a divorcee, Detective Pen de Ortiz.
He looks like you, like an older version of you.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, this is from a different game, and I don't look like that.
I got the Ortiz things. That's the Pendejo.
Yep, exactly. There, you got that one. So you get an extra 10 IP because that was the next one. If you get the joke. So Detective Pen de Ortiz, he is a divorcee. He's still on child support. He's kind of like a cliche detective, alcoholic, can't keep a relationship, is usually broke most of the time, and he has a shady past. But you know, he's a cop in Night City. All cops in Night City have shady passes. So now I assigned these characters to you guys, but I'm gonna let you guys choose. So let's everyone roll a d10, and the one with the highest number gets to choose first. Oh, and Detective.
Oh my God.
The
One.
what's her name? Detective Anais Torres. She's the higher ranking officer, so she has a lot of cool stats and stuff. So let's see. Guy Speed has a 5. Sid Sullivan has a 1. I don't know who Sid Sullivan is. Let me see. Who do I put that for?
I think it's Steve-O.
What,
You just type your name in the chat. That's easy to find out too.
Yeah, we just need one more person to roll.
And I know I clicked the roll button for it and everything. Don't know exactly.
Just click a D10. There you go. 1. Okay, so you're tied with Agent Sid Sullivan. So Agent Sid Sullivan, who let me see, who did I give that character to? I could see it from here. Okay, T-Bone. T-Bone. No, if you get the wait, what number did you get?
I got 1, I think.
You got a 1. Yeah, you're the low. You don't get to pick yet. So you and T-Bone are last. First person that gets to pick is GIF. So pick a GIF. Which character you want?
Which one's the loose cannon?
Oh, loose cannon. Unfortunately, there's no official loose cannons, but you can make them a loose cannon if you want.
Is there anyone that's just 2 weeks away from retirement?
Oh, Agent Sid Sullivan.
Okay, we'll do him.
All right, so you got Agent Sid Sullivan, and then I'll switch that over to you right now. Configure permissions, owner, GIF.
By the way, Raf, this is awesome. Great work.
Thanks. Now, next person to pick is going to be Guy. So go ahead, Sean, pick your person.
Sorry, Albert, but I'm going to have to pick Officer Pendejo.
All right.
Damn.
So you go. I had Albert set up on that one because I knew he would understand the pendejo, but GIF beat him to the punch. You remember, GIF, add an extra 10 IP to your character when you see them. Write that down on your notebook. See,
I have 0 IP.
Sean, yeah, these guys don't have IPs.
Okay.
But anything you do with them, you will get IP for your main character, so no worries. All right. So since T-Bone rolled first before Albert, I'll give him the initiative. So T-Bone, pick your next character.
Let's see. What the? Woodley? What? Let's see. I guess I'll go with Torres.
Torres? All right, so your agent, a nice Torres. And then that's going to make Sir B. Albert. So let me do that.
A net running extraordinaire.
All right, now double check. Say something with your characters to see if it shows it correctly.
playing old Raf.
All right, there you go. All right, so now let me give you the heads up of what's going on, and then we're going to start the game, okay? Okay, so the reason why Netwatch is over here at the NCPD and why you two NCPD detectives are working with them, there's been a strew of accidents going on, and there's a nomad, there's a hatred going on in this part of Night City for nomads, especially against the NOS, the North Okinawan speedster. They tend to be getting in a lot of accidents and causing deaths and destruction and stuff. And it seems to be related to the Angels. What is it? The Furious Angels? I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, Furious Angels.
Yeah, because of the Furious Angels. So they opened up an investigation with to see if things are related with the Furious Angels and what they could do about it. Now, the reason why this investigation got opened as well, and while Netwatch is involved, is because this investigation has a sponsor. You're in the future with corporations and corruption. People could sponsor the police to do certain investigations and cases. So a certain person or group or organization has sponsored you guys to do this investigation, especially since recently there was 2 murders, or it seemed like murders, and a drugging. That person called the authorities, and you guys got tipped off from it. And the thing is, whenever they did the beginning investigation, like the first responders and so on, they noticed that the technique used on the hacking is very similar to the Plum Fairy hacker. But the thing is, they noticed there was no Plum Fairy music, and it was kind of sloppy. So they're like, was it the Plum Fairy hacker, the one that did the stuff with Arasaka, or is this a different hacker, all in all? So what they did is they got, since Netwatch doesn't have jurisdiction or authority to go around, they had to work with NCPD. So they sent their best of their best. They sent almost retiree agent Sid Sullivan, and he communicated with Detective Anais Torres. Or you could say Detective Anais Torres spoke with Agent Sid Sullivan, because recently they used to have, friendship, not a relationship. They had a friendship. They used to go to the same school together and shit like that, in law for law and everything. So they known each other for a while, and it turns out they're together for this investigation. He needed to hire or get someone with him that's really strong in hacking, because they're afraid of this Sugar Plum Fairy hacker and what could be done. So he picked the best of the best that they had. So they picked Sir. And Detective Anais Torres always worked with Detective Pendejo Ortiz. So, they're partners. Think of Detective Pendejo Ortiz like that dude that likes the steak in The Matrix. He gives off that vibe.
Yeah, Cypher.
Yeah, he gives off the Cypher vibe. He's always complaining. He's always in a bad mood. But he's smart. He knows his shit. He kind of goes rough around the edges when it comes to getting details and stuff, but not enough that it's illegal, because you can't get things illegally and use them in court. But when there's no evidence, sometimes Detective Pendejo Ortiz might use street justice and make it seem like someone else got killed, and then justice still is served. Anais Torres is unaware of things like that. She just thinks it's just coincidence and shit that happens. So the bosses at Netwatch told you guys to keep an eye out on 2 things. The Sugar Plum Fairy detective, or any information from him or them, who knows where they are. And also, you got details of 2 products that the sponsor wants you to locate. And they're AI related. AIs are illegal nowadays, but these are AI related. They were made before, so they're allowed, and also they have the money to get away with this. What's up, Beta Chicho? So you're looking for a certain weapon, a program, you don't know the name of this program, and a certain cybernetic limb that they're trying to locate. The NCPD, you're trying 2 things. You're trying to make sure they don't find out if it is the Fierce Angels, because the Fierce Angels have you on tab and they pay you. But you too are curious at what's going on and what's up with this whole, string of murders and destruction and crazy shit that's going on. And if it is them, they're making your jobs a lot harder. And also, you guys are very suspicious about the Netwatch people. Okay?
Can anyone see?
All good? Any questions?
Yeah. No questions. I was meant to say it's all good. No question.
Same here.
All good.
All right, cool. So let me take a quick 5-minute break, get drinks and stuff, since now let it settle in, and then when we come back, we'll start. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. If that's the case, I'm gonna refresh my drink right now.
Yeah, same here. All right, be right back.
Whiskey.
So like right now it's 5:40, so you guys have 5:45.
Yeah, I don't got anything to do. I'm just gonna hang out. Giffy there? Or you step away? Probably went to the bathroom.
Putting on drink.
Do you play New World, Albert?
You know what? I actually wanted to ask you, do you recommend New World?
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Because I have a few friends that have been playing it, and I've been a little apprehensive about it, but from the videos that I've seen, it looks pretty good. It looks like the type of engagement you get from WoW, but just a little bit better, because the graphics are better, and like you could actually do a bunch more.
That's my favorite thing is like the sound design and the graphics are really fucking good. So like it's really immersive. When you're in that world, like all the sounds you hear, like to the wind blowing through the trees, to the sound of like your pickaxe mining rock and echoing off the mountains in the distance, just sounds amazing.
That's cool.
And like it looks fantastic. All the foliage and grass that you're walking through, it's not just like, a couple like little grass bright textures that pop up every few feet. It's just like fields of like thick grass, and it looks really.
Because if I play it, my main, the majority of games that I play, my main character is like a crafter. I like crafting. So if I play, I'll be like more of a crafter within that realm.
Yeah, well, gameplay-wise, you would fucking love it, because the crafting is like the deepest crafting I've ever seen in an MMO.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, because I already have a few people playing it, and like my main interest is like getting a company going and then taking over a territory. Or I'm not sure if it's called territory, but like you get what I mean.
No, yeah, you're totally right. That's basically the game. Like being in a company, taking over territories of land and running towns, and then also crafting. Like that's the pillars of that game.
All right, I'm back.
Because you could like charge tax and stuff, which I think is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really cool.
Can you guys hear this?
Yeah, I can hear that.
The beep?
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
I heard
your
that too.
step-out stand.
You hear that?
Not the last thing you said.
Do you hear any of that?
I heard your keyboard.
Oh, okay. So I won't use those sound effects then. All right. Once everyone comes back, I'm gonna give the last bit of detail so you guys get a direction of what we're doing, and then we'll start.
But I'm excited to be a detective, sir. Yeah, sir.
Sir, yeah.
And okay. So, do you recommend getting the deluxe edition or the normal edition?
I just got the normal edition. I don't see any reason why I would get the deluxe edition. But I mean, I don't have the money for the deluxe edition. If I had the money, I might get it.
It was like $10 more. That's why I was like considering it.
Yeah, like if you have the money to burn, why not? I don't even know what comes in it though.
Let's see.
I think the deluxe has just a bunch of cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, I think there's cosmetics. Yeah. Let's see.
Raf, in about 25 minutes, I'm gonna get a ring on my doorbell for some food, so I just need to run down and get it.
Okay, cool. Just let me know and then we'll pause it.
Okay.
Ooh, what'd you get?
DoorDashing.
I got some spicy chicken actually.
I feel like you ordered it after you talked about it.
I ordered it before. That's why I was like, Spicy chicken.
Now, when T-Bone gets back, I'll give you guys the details. But make sure you have your notebooks with you. Write down details. Write down notes, because the stuff that you have here, your characters went through it, and I'll allow you guys to kind of metagame it or think of it, and also help you out with the story. Certain things that your character won't know after this session, you can ask me, oh, would they know this? Would they not? And I'll reply and let you guys know. But keep these details in mind, because it is open world, but this is the stuff that's happening in the background, so you guys could become more aware. I'd much rather you guys go through it than me just say, hey, this is happening, because that's boring. So then now you guys get to firsthand see what's going on.
So just to confirm, you want us to write down the information that you tell us next?
No, just like a cop would. Like anything that you feel like is important, write it down, keep notes. Any details of like places, names, numbers, and stuff, I would highly recommend you write them down, because they might be important later.
But my character has an eidetic memory, so I'm gonna need you to remember that, Raph.
Yeah, same here.
My favorite food is Cuban ground beef, which is called picadillo.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
My favorite food in the entire world, and so cheap. I love it.
Well, ground beef is cheap.
There's been
no
like
matter
a big craze over here for like, was it Bito?
Beetle? What's beetle? Come here, baby.
What?
I'm out birria.
Yeah, birria. That's what it is.
Birria tacos? Oh, delicious.
Barilla?
I have a recipe for it too.
It's
so
like
I'm gonna
a
start making it.
cheese and spicy beef tacos.
Oh,
do you spell it?
Mexican. Barilla.
Birra.
B-R...
Birria.
All right, T-Bone, you're here?
I'm here.
Was it the one with the
Alright.
dipping sauce?
Yes,
Yeah,
the dipping sauce.
yeah.
Oh my god, I've seen that everywhere on Instagram. I'm dying to try some.
All right, now that everyone's here, just a heads up. Keep in mind, this is an investigative session, this part of the game, okay? So, ask questions. You could ask each other questions. You could ask, you try using perception stuff. And you can metagame. So, like, if something that because remember, these guys, girls, and that you're working with, they're smart-ass people. So you're allowed to metagame. If something sounds familiar to you, more likely that person knows it too, or even better. So use that. And then mainly the whole point of this is to unravel like the onion skins of the story of what you guys just went through with the magic sword and what it is and everything, okay? You ready?
Bet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go. We start now. Okay, we're at the NCPD. You guys were just briefed on the information, and now you guys are meeting up together at the offices here. Now, before you, after you guys meet up and get to know each other and talk to each other and exchange information, you have to go to a bodega. You guys have a lead that is in a bodega. There's word that maybe some people that were involved with the warehouse situation, because they can't even call it a murder, because you guys will find out later. You have to get some details of the people that were probably there. And then after that, you have to go up to the warehouse and get some information at the warehouse. Every now and then, you could communicate with either your chief and this is for the NCPD people, to your chief of police or your supervisor. And Netwatch could either contact their chief or they could contact the sponsor directly. Okay?
Okay.
And then you could talk to them out. Of course, I'll play those roles as those people. And then here we go. So, you, Detective Anais Torres and Detective Pendejo, they're at their chairs, they're talking to each other, just shooting the shit. And then in comes Agent, Agent Sid Sullivan. And also Special Agent Sir. They walk in and they introduce themselves.
Hi, Officer Pendejo, he's playing Minesweeper on his computer.
All right.
God damn it, another mine.
Attention, officers. Agent Sir's here.
Huh? Who are you? Oh yeah, I know who you are.
Did you just hear what I said? I said I'm Agent Sir.
Yes.
And, partner.
I'm just shaking my head at the intro he just gave.
By the way, sir is like 19.
God. Yeah, that's why I was just shaking my head.
What do you want?
How can we assist you today, sir? And Sid, was it?
Sit in, sir.
Zid and Zer.
How can we help you today?
Come on, Agent. Tell them. How can we help them? Or how can they help us?
I got a full day of playing Minesweeper ahead of me, so don't fuck that up.
Well, you're only going to lose probably a few games time on this. Hopefully, if all goes according to plan.
Sounds good. I guess I can forfeit a couple games.
I wish I didn't even look. Can we actually look at our character sheet and
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I was like, I didn't even think to do that.
Yeah, I didn't
That's a
even
good
know what
idea.
character sheet.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait, I should actually look. What do I have?
Remember, the Netwatch people have very heavy Netwatch. Everyone's a lawman, but you guys dual rolled. Some of you guys dual rolled. So the Netwatch people also are net runners. Zer a higher net runner than what Sid Sullivan is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's XIR. Oh, I thought it was Sir as an SIR.
No, Zer, like XIR Zer.
Okay. Sexy.
You mean Zexy?
Does everybody have a car? And can they all drive, or am I the only one with a car?
Everyone has a car, yeah, because it's a police issued.
Okay.
You guys could ride
Do they
together if you want, or you could ride in one car. I think one of you guys have an AV.
Oh,
What's
wow.
maybe?
We'll check that.
Air vehicle. It's like a common
Okay.
car.
Let me see a compact ground card. No, if Sir doesn't have it, then you guys don't. I might have taken
have
away. Yeah, no one has it. Yeah, I took it away. I think Sid
like
had
it.
it. It was a little bit overpowered. Yeah, that's why I took it up. Yeah, everyone has compact ground cars, but you guys could
Should I-
share.
Should I share my stats with people, like what I have?
It's up to you.
That's secret.
It's
'Cause
kinda
there's
weird, like-
something in here that I think is kind of funny.
Go ahead, out of character. Yeah, you could share.
I have a will of 1.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yo, that explains Minesweeper.
Yeah, exactly. In the corner, Officer Pendejo pulls out a flask stealthily and pours some alcohol into his coffee.
I suppose that if I does Torres? I mean, we've been working together for a while, right?
You guys went to college, law school and everything together. Not law school, but like police college and stuff like that.
Police
Whatever.
Academy.
Yeah. Sorry, I went
So-
into Europe. But yeah, you guys
okay.
known each other for a while. You guys have a working relationship.
Okay. I mean, well, I would imagine that at this point in time, that considering the circumstances, that I know what my partner is doing, and I'm just like, oh goodness, please don't. Just under my breath.
Talk to them so like sternly.
Oh, the whole thing with the whole drinking thing. It's like, we're on the job. Don't do that.
Oh, I did it stealthily. I should roll a stealth, I guess.
Yeah, you should roll that.
Did it before we got there. Did it before we got there.
I got a 15.
Now everyone else
You're
has to
good.
roll a perception if they get it or not. Oh, someone saw
Oh,
it.
Okay.
Is it a little-
He was aware
A
of
little,
it.
little bit early for a little coffee.
Is it human perception or just?
Human perception is if he's trying to like hide something from you, but perception to see him do the stealthy stuff. Yeah.
I got it.
I want somebody to roll a 1. Just wow, everyone saw.
oh my god, everybody saw it.
I guess we all didn't notice.
It's really obvious. Yeah, you obviously got the flask. It doesn't even say anything. It says Jim Bean on it, and you just start pouring that shit in your coffee.
Yeah, it's not even a flask.
Yeah.
And I just look at him and I give him like a so what look. And then I just down it. I like my coffee extra strong.
You still get your job done, so that's what matters.
And I'll just say, damn, and I thought I was the one 2 weeks away from retirement.
And
I
then
retired a long time ago.
in the middle of that, you see a well-dressed older man. He has like a well-manicured mustache, gray hair, like almost like a boot cut. Kind of looks like a very familiar Spider-Man character. And he comes in, slaps his suspenders, and he's like, "Oh, you guys gonna be diddling your dicks all day here, or are you guys gonna go out and work?"
You guys are gonna go take pictures of Spider-Man
I want pictures of Spider-Man, damn it.
on my
Preferably nude.
desk.
Yeah.
Los dos.
No, we're gonna get out and do our job. We just have to figure out a few things before we get out there.
Well, make it quick. You know, we only have so much daylight.
I'm like, here's to you, Captain, and I just like raise my coffee mug and
Captain rolls a perception. Oh wow, he's the only
He actually
one that
doesn't
see
notice
it.
the smell or anything. He's just, "Oh, okay. Oh, cheers to you too."
Oh, cool.
Oh, no way.
So if that's the case behind the mug, I'm like, I have my other hand up, like I'm bracing it, but I'm flipping them off, and like my middle finger is hidden behind the mug.
Double perceptions.
No, I'm just kidding. He said double perceptions. I did double. All right. And then he goes, "Well, hopefully you guys get to work soon, and I'll be right back. I need to go talk to Detective Perez over there." And he just nods his head and keeps on walking. You notice he has very fancy pants, and he walks very strangely.
What's his name though? Do we know his name?
Yeah, of course. He's your chief.
Yeah. So what is his name?
Chief Harry Hull.
Harry
course.
Ho?
Harry Hull.
Oh my god.
And it's actually not a play on. It's not a play on names. It's actually like a famous detective in a book from Norway.
Oh, speaking of Norway,
Yeah, that's why I found it funny.
he must be hot.
Well, he has a. He looks like an alcoholic himself. His nose is like very red. Like, you know, kind of looks like a Popovich from the
In that
Spurs.
case, I take it back.
But everything else is very well kept and clean. But he walks kind of strange. He is missing a finger. But he's gone. So now it's up to you guys.
Okay, well, so I take it Torres says, so, sir, Sid, what do you got?
Oh man.
So they got the same. Let's say they just explained the same thing that I told you, that they're looking for, you know, possible.
We're looking for a possible rogue AI and a. Oh, what is it? Oh, a questionable limb.
AI,
A cybernetic
questionable
limb. Yes.
This is a bit odd, but okay.
Let's just say it's of pretty high importance of what this limb came from.
How high are we talking here?
Up there.
Up there? Like,
Up
just
there.
above my pay grade, sort of up there?
Yeah.
Don't waste our time. Come on, tell us.
No, sir. Sir, by the way, you don't want to. He's working with you. You don't want to divulge
Okay.
too much of that information. It's confidential NetWatch stuff.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's like, you know, it's like not the proper clearance, and they only tell us what they want us to know. So yeah.
And you come here to us for assistance, yet you know what? Weirder things have happened. So, got any leads?
Just a possible hacker we think it might be, but it's not. They're not leaving the same calling cards. There's some inconsistencies.
We're gonna be talking about that freak. Does the sugar plum fairy thing? Would you?
Oh, that fucking sugar plum fairy. Come pinga.
You're not Spanish, Doctor Detective
I know.
Pendejo is.
What's your language? What's your language in there?
I learned that from somebody on the street.
All right, let's
And
just say
I
he
loved
does.
it so much I heard it into my vernacular.
I'm gonna go into improv. Yeah. They know it. Fuck it.
You probably heard it from sitting across from me all day.
I have to run
Yeah.
downstairs really quick. The food's
It's the
here,
equivalent
so
of
I'll be right
asshole.
back.
All right, Jeff. We got you.
All right, so we'll wait until Gift comes back real quick.
Well, I mean, you can do like the light, RPing stuff.
Okay.
As long as you don't get me shot. And if you get me shot, you can Bernie's me and carry me along. We'll have fun.
Hello,
I'll be right
Detective Nice. Detective Nice. Copy. Hello,
We're looking to see if the food's ready.
Detective Nice.
BRB.
Okay. Well, as far as for this Sugar Plum Fairy person, he's saying it's inconsistent. What is he? He's still here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait,
Okay.
did
So,
Albert leave?
Yeah.
Albert
Oh.
stepped away, I think.
Okay, then I'll role play one of them just in case.
Okay. So the Sugar Plum Fairy person, for the stuff that's been left, is there any sort of pattern, or is it just completely random? Because if that's all we have to go off of, it's going to be like searching a needle in a haystack.
As far as I know, crazy guy. Every time he hacks something, he leaves a calling card. Sugar Plum Fairies.
Yeah, and then
Started calling him the little ballet man.
then
or
watch
woman.
people nod their head. They're like, yeah, that's pretty much that, and also just the style of his hacking.
No,
It's like-
no. I have a better name for him. This hacker we started to call the Nutcracker.
The Netcracker? That's what
The
Sid
Nutcracker.
says. Sid says that. The Netcracker?
No, the Nutcracker.
Oh, the Nutcracker. Man, it would have been
You ever
funnier
heard
if it
of
was Net.
Yankton Ballet.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's where the Sugar Plum Fairy song comes from.
Mhm.
I thought when you said, and this is Sid talking. I thought when you said the Netcracker, that sounds pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much where the song comes from. It comes from the Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker would make more sense
Why the Nutcracker?
because it's cracking my nuts trying to figure out who this motherfucker is.
Oh. And he starts laughing. Now the radio goes off.
Hello, Detective Nice.
This is radio saying.
Do you
Shut
hear
up,
me?
everyone. The radio.
Hello. Do you hear it?
You guys don't hear me?
No, don't hear anything.
Ah, fuck, the voice things are not working. Hold on, let me
Oh
fix it.
no.
Give me
Yeah,
a
go
second.
ahead. You got time.
Yeah, since these guys are away. All right, can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Hello,
are heard.
testing 1 2 3.
Yeah.
Testes. 1 2 3.
I'm back, guys.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
That's weird that the voice mod's not working. Hold on. Let me check now. Right, tell me if you hear this.
Testing 1 2 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Hear that?
Yep. Way different.
How about now? Testing 1 2 3. Hello.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
There's a one specific mod that you guys don't hear, and it's the one that's like a radio voice. All right, let me use a different one then, just so it could stay in character. Let's see you hear this one. Fuck, I had. Well, these guys are away, so this helps out. Let's see. Here you go.
Testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Alright, clear.
Does it sound like a walkie-talkie?
It does.
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Detective Nice. Do you copy? Detective Nice, are you there?
Yep. Copy. What do you got?
How long do you want me to hold this lady here at the bodega? You guys have been waiting for a bit. Are you guys gonna swing by?
Sorry, you kind of broke up there a little bit. Can you repeat that, please?
How long do you want me to hold this lady at the bodega? I've been here for a bit holding her. We're waiting for you to come by for questioning.
Okay. Well, yeah. Go ahead, right on over as soon as we can.
Okay, see you. Out.
Well, everybody. Seems like we have a lead. Going down to one of these little bodegas.
It's perfect. Yeah, I'm about out of this, and then I hold up my like basically empty bottle of bourbon.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm going to be driving today.
I'm gonna use the bathroom, so I'll be right back in like less than 2 minutes.
All right. So then you be in the bathroom while they get in the car. Then, now how you guys
Yes.
want to get in the ride? Are you guys riding all together or riding your own separate cars?
Hey, as far as for anything, I'm fine with just piling into one car. But since my buddy here has been drinking, I will be driving.
So, Detective Pendejo Ortiz, are you gonna have her drive you, or are you gonna drive yourself?
Well, we do got an AV, right?
No, I took that away from you guys.
What the hell, Raph?
Just a ground cars for everyone.
I'm gonna fly around drunk. I was gonna. What's
He's a
that? What's
peacock.
that?
You gotta let him fly.
Exactly. What is that? That movie with Denzel Washington where he's an alcoholic pilot?
I forgot the one that
I
he
know
flies
which movie.
upside down. What's the name of T-Bone?
I don't recall it off the top of my head. Let me look it up real quick.
I was gonna pull one of those today. It's gonna...
So, Sean, you're gonna be riding with him, or you're gonna try driving your own car?
Yeah, I'll ride with them.
All right. And then, Gif, it's up to you. You could force a sir to ride with you, or you guys could ride separate.
I'm forcing him with me.
All right. So you're both in two separate cars.
That movie is called Flight. Just simply called Flight.
That makes sense.
Of the Concorde, got it.
Yeah.
That's weird. Oh, no, give me a second, because it's not letting me select you guys. Hold on.
I don't like how that
It-
Cyberpunk logo is off center.
Theater of the
Oh,
mind
you
time.
can
got
move
this.
it. You can move it.
No. Like in the actual square that it's on.
Oh.
The left side is much bigger than the right.
All right. So you guys made it to the bodega. You see, there's like that digital police tape. There's a few cops there. They're keeping the bodega closed. And when you get in the bodega, you notice the woman is there sitting next to another uniformed police officer. He has his little notebook out, and he's just writing some stuff. He notices you four coming up. He nods at you guys and walks up to you. Says, all right, so she's ready. She's ready for your questions. I tried getting more information from her, but all she's telling me is some people came in and left and stuff. But I'll leave that to you guys. And then he just walks to his car.
I'm back. I just ran to the car.
Sir just it took a while to get out of the car. He's running up to you guys. They're running up to you, and then they make it up to you guys. And now Sir's right next to you.
in
Running and zipping up his pants.
Yep.
their pants. Excuse me.
So then
So I'm gonna go into the bodega
Mhm.
immediately. Go up to the counter because I'm sure the alcohol's behind the counter.
Mirror, there's an open investigation going on. So there's other police.
Okay. Well, then I just walk behind the counter and grab a bottle and put it in my pocket.
Oh, dear God.
All right, you're gonna do that. Give me 1 second here.
Oh boy.
Collecting some evidence, folks.
6 plus 5. Okay. They come up to you. Another police officer. Why are you touching the crime scene and stuff? I thought you guys were not. It's a uniform cop. I thought you guys were not supposed to be just touching things like that.
Hey, you know what? I'm pulling rank on your ass. Get back and watch the front of the store. Don't question me with an investigation. I'm collecting evidence here.
And he gets
I'm real persuasive.
white faced, like his face is all white. No, you're already pulling rank. He's just a regular officer. His face turns white. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he just goes back out.
Okay, cool.
I have a question to ask off character.
Mhm.
So in this kind of case, is a low roll what you're looking for?
I have numbers for my characters and my things, and I roll it and then add it up with what I have here. And then when you
Okay.
guys roll, you have your things out, their stats already attached. Because this is all in game, but I don't have certain characters. Like, there's so many, like, random NPCs. So I have, like, random NPC numbers. I have random, like, I'll roll a number, and then that number will be in this situation that will happen. Like, if it's a 3, you have an old lady walking by. If it's a 5, it's going to be a car that hits you or something like that. I have that all set up. So, like, I roll the dice to figure out what I have to react to with certain things. So it's not just me doing everything. It's like like a system doing its RNG.
I'm gonna roll conceal reveal. I don't have anything in it, but I want to look behind the counter and see if I can find anything that's hidden.
Okay, now you don't see anything that's hidden. All you see is just a shotgun that's under the counter, but you're aware that's probably for defense.
Could I take the shotgun from him?
Taking the shotgun, which it's not any evidence that could cause some issues with his superiors. It's up to you if you want to take it or not. Usually, he wouldn't put his job at risk for something like that.
See, we got a shotgun in the car.
Yeah, of course. You guys have police issued. You have your own weapons on you as well.
Because I know I just have a pistol, and pistols tend to be pretty fucking weak. So I was just making sure I had something else.
Yeah, the cop car has a shotgun in it.
Okay, then I won't bother with the shotgun.
I'd like to do an interface scan to see if there's any terminals and look at those to see like last usage and things like that, if any logs of such.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, clicked it once, clicked it twice.
Mm.
Oh, there's no terminals.
Oh shit, a negative
Oh
0.
dear.
Okay. You look for terminals, but then you realize you are investigating a thing, so you shouldn't have access if you just ask the customer. I mean, not the customer. If you ask the proprietor for any access to any software, and then you could probably use that to dive deeper if you feel like you need to.
Okay. It wasn't like to do net running. It's more of like to see who like accessed or something. Because I'm sure. Because isn't there a way to look at logs without having to net run in there?
You mean like if they used an access?
Like to use just like a technology role for the access point itself.
Oh, okay. So you want to see if someone hacked into the systems or did something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, since you rolled a 0, you were unable to find any way to access into it. And then the lady walks up to you.
So, is there any way I could help you out? I'll answer any questions you need. Just as soon as I could get my shop back open.
What's going on here? What? Do I know why we're here?
Yeah, you're investigating. There's a possibility that the people that you're looking for came by here. So you're trying to see if you could maybe get a description of the people that came in and came out, or who they are and things like that.
Okay.
Were you able to hear me in the woman voice or no?
Yeah, I was able to hear you.
Okay.
So excuse me, ma'am. It's like I'm breathing alcohol into her nose.
Yes.
So, was there any sketchy people that came by here in the last 24 hours?
Oh, plenty of sketchy people running a bodega here in Night City.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
How about a sketchy person that plays this kind of music? And is there a way I could cast it from agent to her? Agent?
Yeah, you can.
Sugar Plum Fairies? Yep.
She listens to
I'll
it. It's
do
like,
it.
no, I don't hear any music like this. But I think strange. I did have this one guy that kind of defended me against this other guy. I have this asshole that comes in by always asking like for protection or whatever, and he kind of defended me and kind of scared the guy off. That's the only thing I would say that was strange. Someone actually being nice and helping out.
Okay.
Can you give us a description of him by any chance?
Yeah, he had like a black hair, like kind of like a mohawk, and then he gives you the description of guy. and he was with another person as well, like a European guy. Like, I think he was a med tech. He had like medical stuff. He was like armed to the teeth. He came in here with an assault rifle on his back and everything. But yeah.
Is T-Bone European?
T-Bone? Yes, T-Bone is European. Not the real T-Bone, but the T-Bone character.
Yes.
Oh. Le T-Bone.
Okay. So, yeah, my character. Pretty sure is smiling somewhere. So, those two particular people, was there anything, is there anything else you could possibly divulge about them? Like,
Besides
any
them,
reason why they came here?
they looked like they were hungry. They were getting some stuff, but on their way out, there was like a girl with pink hair that was at the data term, and then she points out there, and she walked up to them, and I heard him say something about a warehouse, and something right before the door closed. But that's about it. They headed out towards the east, but I'll with their car, but I don't know where else. That's about it. They did mention they might be here next week or something to help out with protection. And gave them some Cheetos and some Smash.
Thank you very much, man. I got a couple more questions for you. Do you have a security system set up? Maybe possibly cameras?
Yeah, I do. I have cameras here.
Could I get a look at those?
Do you have a warrant for it? Because I can't
Look,
just
I'm not gonna. You're not in trouble for anything. I don't care what happens on these cameras that could put you in trouble. Just trying to help out the city.
No, I'm sorry.
For these people in particular.
I really want to help you out, but my boss would read my ass if I just give you the
I'll let
video
me get in
tape.
contact with your boss then. I need to see these cameras.
Well, my boss is at the corporate for the Oasis. You could talk with
Okay,
them, I
well
guess.
then I'm about to arrest you for interfering with an investigation. Let me take a look at the cameras. I'm gonna roll some. Can I roll perception or persuasion?
Yeah, go ahead, roll persuasion.
You really give zero fucks.
All right, she doesn't fall for it. Like, you can't just arrest me for that. I have my rights, and they gave me a little like PowerPoint presentation about it. Like, my boss was specific. Like, if you guys want a video, come with the warrant. I'll be able to give you the video. I can't just give you the
I'm
video.
gonna put my hand on my gun and then I'm gonna roll an interrogation.
All right, go ahead.
Could I do that?
Now, the other characters are seeing you do this, by the way. And,
Okay, well, that's
Yeah,
all I want. My hand
I
on my
am
gun.
definitely gonna like put my hand on Sid's shoulder. It's like we don't win favor by interrogating everybody in this particular manner. Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm gonna. I don't know. I guess I'll back off.
all right, so you back off, and then she just sits there. Am I still talking the woman voice? I'm sorry.
There.
Yeah.
So you back off, and then she knows she sits there. She's visually shaken, but she's a tough cookie. You know, you could tell this is not the first time that she has to deal with cops.
So I asked the lady. So he says he's at the Midnight Oasis. Is there possibly a number that we can possibly get from you so we can call him?
No, nothing with the Midnight Oasis. No, I'm part of the. This is the Oasis gas station quick stop corporation. Midnight Oasis is similar. There used to be an Oasis, but they turned it into a club. But no, he's not, my boss is not from the Midnight Oasis.
Oh, okay. My apologies. So you're your direct boss. Is there any way we can get in contact with them? Him or her?
There's a corporate number that you could call, and then he could give you access to those video cameras that are there in the back. But that's about it.
But you call the number for us. I'm just like standing there. I'm like, isn't that your job?
Actually, no. You're the police, and it's your job if you guys want those videos.
Sid,
Christ,
I
this
got
fucking
this.
town.
Sid, I got this.
It's actually Pin.
Take
Yeah,
another swig.
Pen is Sid is the Netwatch cop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's me.
Pen, take another swig. I got this.
All right, yeah,
So
I'll
this
back
number.
up.
So this number. Can I get this from you?
Yeah, sure. And then she gets a card, gives it to you, says Oasis Corp, and then it has the phone number on it.
Great. So I suppose, I thank the clerk for her time. And Pen, don't do anything crazy. I'm going to see about calling this number up and see if we can get access to those cameras.
All right.
Now,
And
give
as far as for anything, Zer, got some information from you. You think you can check out that, what was that, a data pad or something like that was out there?
That's what I was about to say. Who's with Netwatch? Is that GIF?
GIF,
Yeah,
GIF
GIF
and
and Oso.
Albert, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up to him and be like, "You two, I need you. Follow me." I'm gonna lead him outside. I'm gonna say, "The proprietor of the shop here said there's a girl with pink hair. There's these two other guys that were at this data terminal. I guarantee you there is a camera on there that would have a good shot of the car they're driving in."
Let's do it. Let's figure it out.
And while all this is happening, I'm on the phone with corporate to try to see if can get this expedited if possible.
All right, while you call, you hear, thank you for calling Oasis Corp. For Spanish, press 1. For French, press 2. For German, press 3. For Portuguese, press 4. And it continues until it finally hits. For English, press 23.
23.
All right, you press 23. He's like, thank you. You are now speaking in Oasis Corp English. For customer service, press 1 or say yes. For science department, press 2 or say yes. You selected customer service.
I said nothing.
And then the phone rings. Oh, this is customer service. Hello?
Yes. My name is Nice Torres, and with the what was it? Night City Police
NCPD.
Department. NCPD. And I'm at one of your establishments, and we have a pending investigation.
Do you mind if I put you in a quick hold? Just give me 1 second. They put you in hold, and then you hear that whole music.
Oh!
It goes,
Dear, this is gonna be a long night.
T-Bone, out of character. Try using either persuasion when you talk to them next,
and you're still in
or
hold, by
maybe
the way.
a conversation. One of those two might help when you get on the line.
Now, as he's on
If you have
hold, it's up to you guys what you guys want to do with that data term or anything else.
I'm gonna say you should let the young guy try to look at that data terminal, but I'm curious about these
The
warehouses.
young
they
person,
went to.
the young person,
Yeah.
they're non-binary.
I should probably try to figure something out on how to like get into this shit. But how can it go along that?
Roll interface. That's a thing that net runners do. So you could maybe hack into
Interface.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
Okay. Doo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Gonna go interface. But I can't find
It's in
it.
rollability. See where it says roll in the left tab?
So yeah, it's at the bottom.
Bottom left.
Yeah, bottom tab
Just do
left. It says
and
roll,
just click that.
Okay.
and then click on the word interface.
What I see is roll, domain ability, and interface. I mean, netrunner ability.
Yeah, and then where it says the word interface, click on that.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
All right, you find an access node to the data term. And also you see an access node, excuse me, on somewhere behind of the quick stop. Or the bodega.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna jack in.
To which one?
Jack in, Nick, man.
Which one do you want to
Behind
jack in?
The former one.
Okay, so the one behind the bodega?
C.
Okay, so go ahead. And what is it that you had to do here? Let's see.
Jack in.
Yeah, just jack in.
6 meters away. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just had to get close to it. So you had to leave the store and get to the back end of it.
What do I roll?
Oh, you just walk around, you go there, and then you're in. You just can't get away 6 meters from it because then you disconnect.
All right,
Do you have a
team.
question?
I'm gonna jack in.
Does he have the Netrunner gear that he completely, like, everything goes blank in front of him, or can he see the? Is it just like an overlay?
Both you and them have the eyes, the virtuality eyes, so you don't even need to use goggles. Like you guys are already in that space, and you could jack in with him and help him out and do complementary stuff too if you want. That's why they send you out in pairs, just in case you run into a Netrunner, you guys could fight them together.
Okay, we'll do complementary. I guess. Do I have to roll interface or just plug in?
Nice.
Plug in.
If you see them plugging in, you could jack in with them.
Okay.
Right, so you guys. Right, so you guys jack in, and when you go in, you see a password.
Okay, we're in.
So you guys could run, backdoor, or you could have worm if you have worm. I'm not sure which programs I gave you guys, so you have to check on your own.
Yeah.
So where do I go for that?
Fight, and then it's meet and net. Click on net, and you'll see your cyber deck, and the cyber deck has all the stuff.
Okay.
It's like page 2.
All right, then in that case, I guess I'll use backdoor.
I'll also like to give a boost, I guess. Or
Oh shit!
Should he just?
Oh shit! You wrecked it. Yeah, you got in. Now you notice you didn't run a Pathfinder, so now you have access to the next floor. You don't know what's on the next floor. Remember, Pathfinder, because you're new to net running, lets you know what's ahead of you up to the path that you roll. So that protects you, because if next floor is something dangerous, you could get really in danger.
Pop out of it and just
So, off script.
Mm-hmm.
Should I roll Pathfinder first?
You can roll Pathfinder now. Yeah.
Yeah. Always usually try to roll it first.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, because you broke the password, but you haven't moved yet. It's up to you. Oh shit! And then you fucked that one up.
If I roll, could it only help?
Yeah, you could roll.
Compliment him.
Not just compliment him. You could actually break the. You could do the Pathfinder for him. Yeah, you don't see anything beyond here.
Yeah, buddy.
8. All right, cool. Though, Sid, you see that the next one is a file. There's hardly any security on here because I guess, it's a quickie mart and an access node.
So we need the access node in the file. So we need to go to that. We need to go to the access node first.
All right. So row control.
Control?
Yeah.
Control. I see it. Okay.
While you're doing that, for Agent Anais, you get the guy on the phone. Hey, hello, this is customer service. How may I help you? Hello?
Yes. Talking to me?
Yeah. The customer service guy comes back. Hello, customer service. How can I help you?
Hi, yes. I'm with the NCPD. I'm trying to get some.
I'm sorry. Give me a second. Let me put you on hold real quick. And he puts you
wait a
back on
second,
hold.
buddy. Hold on.
And he puts you on hold.
Oh, you.
Why didn't you roll persuasion like I told you to, T-Bone? I told you out of character to roll it.
Yeah, but I was hoping not to have to roll that.
And here we go in the infinite loop. That's customer service.
Now, you roll the control.
So this is funny. So T-Bone's not only got the alcoholic partner, but now he's also stuck in customer service hell.
Yeah, I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. All right, so you both roll. Your control is very high, but both you were able to access control. The control has control to the cameras, the locking mechanism for the doors, the locking mechanism for the safe, and also access to the video, like the recordings.
Let's download that video or take the video.
You could watch it. The video might be on the file. Who knows? But you could watch it from there. And then when you see it, you do see... you go around that time that she mentioned, and you do see the Mohawk guy. You see they're also with a Korean person and a European guy.
Okay.
And you have the date and time of when it happened, which is last night around close to 3 a.m.
Gotcha.
Now, if you want to save that on your, I think you might have a memory card. If you don't, just let's say you do, you could save it. But remember, you got this on illegal means, so it won't be able to use in court. But your sponsor might enjoy that you have that information. Because remember, you're NetWatch, you're not really cops. You're just looking for information. You're not really looking to arrest anyone.
Yeah. So I guess I'm the senior member of the team. Is it a common occurrence to usually download things, or is it more just to watch it and move on? I guess in that capacity.
It depends on this. Since you're dealing with a person, you just already got the picture of the person. You might want to screenshot it or keep that video of just that. So maybe you could pinpoint them, or you could download it and have their facial recognition software take over. So then you have that as well. So then you could upload that on NetWatch. So if they're by any camera, you'd be able to figure out where they're at a lot quicker. Now for that, you might need a warrant, but you guys are NetWatch. You guys run on your own rules.
Okay. So let's tell Zier we should just download this little clip and take that for our needs.
Albert, you there?
Talking to me?
No, Albert. Also? Yeah, he was talking to you.
What can I do?
Yeah, so we'll just take this clip that we found in here on the camera node, and we'll just download that and take it for our needs that we need for this investigation.
All right, let's do it.
There's no interface role, right? It's just you take it because you've already accessed it.
Yeah, you already accessed it. So you could take it, you saved it. It's up to you if you want to do a cloak or any of that stuff. It's an Oasis thing.
We need to do a cloak.
Yeah. Just in case.
Definitely.
Yeah, both of you guys could roll cloak. That's usually tandem teams. Perfect. All right. Yeah, the 14 would take over. So you cloaked out a 14, so someone needs to beat a 14 to uncloak it. And then you guys could leave a virus, or you guys could just leave it. It's up to you. Normally, you guys won't leave viruses because... you're going to take the file?
I was curious about what's on that file.
Okay. Before you do that, since you guys rolled your stuff, let me go back to T-Bone. All right, T-Bone, sure. You're hearing the music, and then it stops, and now you hear a dial tone.
Now I hear a dial tone like the fucker just hung.
Yeah, like it's
hung up on me.
You got hung up on, yeah.
Oh, there we go. This is getting nowhere. Oh dear. Well, I'll just hang up my agent. I'll put away my agent, and I come out to see what everybody else is doing.
All right, and then we'll go back to GIF. All right, GIF. So you wrote the ID.
Yes. Hold on. There we go.
All right, good. You notice it shows the schedule of the people that work there, shows the people's payrolls and things like that, and also details like the encryptions for like the camera recording. But you didn't even need to bother with that because your guys' cyber decks are so strong. You don't need to encrypt or decrypt anything. You were able to see the videos perfectly fine.
So was there anyone else working there or scheduled to work there that night based upon that file?
No, that file shows that she was the same one that worked there, and
she was the only one. There's no one else scheduled that didn't make it.
Yeah, no one else.
Okay. Okay, cool.
All right.
Cool. I'm done. So, Zier, do you need to look around anymore?
Also, Albert. Hello, Albert. You there? Did he
went to
die?
go to the bathroom in
Oh.
that space.
All right.
Dead.
He's stuck playing elf lines. All right. So let's say he came out with you.
Okay, cool. I'm out.
All right. So now it's you, T-Bone, and Sean outside.
No, I'm inside at the shitty little coffee corner making coffee. Very.
All right. Like Cuban coffee?
Yeah.
Little cafecitos with the little cups, the little plastic cups.
No,
Little coolers.
like to go version.
Cafecito.
And then like I'm in there and I'm like pouring some bourbon into mine. And then I pick up the bottle and I point at everybody.
Now,
Kind of
give-
ask them if they want. So
oh, sorry. Sorry, go ahead, say that again. Sorry, I didn't, it cut off for me. I thought you stopped. I'm sorry.
yeah, sure. I'm like holding the bottle up and I'm like gesturing towards people as I'm like pouring into mine if they like asking them if they want some, like that sort of like, you want some of this?
I guess with the quiet, they don't want coffee.
I'm found coffee.
Well, you got to drink a coffee. That's not a question. The question is, do you want alcohol in it?
No. I like to remain somewhat coherent and uninebriated from when I'm on the job.
Yeah, we're cops. We have to drink coffee, and I'm gonna get some donuts too off the counter.
Now, do you want to give that information to the cops, or do you want to call your sponsor? Well, the sponsor, because you as the supervisor, you have the direct call that you could call either the chief of Netwatch or the sponsor of the investigation.
Call the sponsor first,
Okay.
since we run on our own rules. We're off the rail.
So you call the sponsor.
All right, so I'll call sponsor. Yep.
Now, when you call, you have this an English accent gentleman pick up the phone, and he asks you who you are.
It's Sullivan.
Oh, okay. And then he says, give me one moment, and then he puts you, not on a hold, but he says, let me go get the doctor for you. You wait. And then the doctor answers, hello, is this Agent Sullivan? How can I help you?
So, I'm calling in regard to the case. Do they assign case numbers or case names?
Yeah, you can make up a number. Yeah.
I don't know if they have a number, but yeah, the case number.
42069.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
42069. We have a video clip of the incident that happened that night.
Now, in the video clip, do you see them with any cyberware in hand or that network card?
We'll need to do a thorough scrubbing of that to see what we can pull out.
Okay. Then if you can, go to the warehouse where that event happened. I think you might be able to find something there. And then after that, give me a call back.
Understood.
Thank you. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. And what's the description of these people that you mentioned?
We have a looks like a European medical tech and actually a nice guy. A person with a mohawk who apparently has been very friendly with people.
By any chance, was there a dark man with a cowboy hat with them, with a unicorn on the jacket?
We didn't get that information from the proprietor, so we'll need, like I said, to scrub through the video to see if he's in any of the frames.
Very well. Then give me a call once you're done with the warehouse. Thank you. He hangs up the phone.
Yep. So I'll tell. I can move. I forgot. Haha. Move over here. I thought it was locked for some reason. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I bring the coffee out to GIF, which is He's playing Sid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I just moved in front of you.
So I'm bringing out the Sid and Zer. Oh, okay. So I'm giving you your coffee. Saying, what did they say back at the precinct?
We've gotten instructions to further investigate that warehouse because they think that's where the next big lead's going to be at.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. I think that we've turned over this popsicle stand as much as we can.
Now, as far as warehouses on the east side, you guys would know that beat possibly way better than we would. Do you know what's around there? What might any warehouses, who might own them, or things of that nature?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. Do we know the location of the warehouse, Ref?
Yes, yeah, because it's that's part of your investigation as well. But you have to go to the bodega first.
Okay. Well, yeah, we know. So we know what the warehouse is.
Great.
I think we got everything we need from here, and we can just go over there right now.
Is your buddy still on hold?
I'm right here, y'all.
No, Tebow, because he was stuck in that customer service.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, Zer is my partner, I think, right?
No, Zer's my partner.
Oh, T-Bone's my partner.
Yes,
Okay.
it's all good. As far as for anything, after when I got kind of frustrated with being on hold and then hung up on, I was making my way back out to see about the data terminal and everything, see if there's anything that was found out. So the data terminal was outside, and I take that everybody else is outside, or well, deception of.
Well, I came back inside.
Okay.
And then I got handed a coffee, which I'm hoping does not have alcohol in it.
Yeah, he didn't go to the data term. He jacked into the cameras from the quick stop itself, and they were able to get information. That's the thing. I'm not going to mention that because did GIF mention that you got video of the people?
To the sponsor.
To the sponsor, but not to the cops. You just mentioned, hey, we're going to the warehouse.
Well, I haven't mentioned any of that.
All right, cool.
Because I still need to go. I honestly haven't even gone through the data as a character, so I'd want to look at that first before divulging information.
All right, cool, perfect. So the cops don't know that what you guys jacked in. You're aware that they jacked into something, they got something, but that's about it. So you guys are heading to the warehouse now, or you're done here at the bodega?
What's what's her last name?
Torres.
Torres?
Yeah.
Torres, let's get out of here.
Yeah, that sounds like the best course of action. I'm not getting anything else from here. So I guess we're gonna load up and push right on out.
Yeah, let's go. We got everything we need. And I'm just gonna look back at the clerk and I'm gonna say thanks for nothing, and then I'm just gonna walk out.
My partner is a bit brash, but thank you for your information. You have a nice night.
All right, so you guys get in your car. She waves by.
Yep.
And you, the net watch people get in their car. You guys get in your car, and then you drive up to the warehouse. Well, to. Oops, sorry. This is a little picture. So you guys,
I like it.
You guys are at the location where we left off the last stream, which is where they did the whole thing with Sana and everything. But now it's daytime. Well, the sun's coming down. You arrive. You notice that they're talking to some guy by the security guard a booth. You're already inside. You went through the main gate where there's like usually like a little toll booth. Think of Cyberpunk 2077, like how every freaking warehouse had like a little entrance with a barrier arm. You come in and then so on. You walked into there, and then now there's like a little small room in the corner of the warehouse, and they're talking to the guy. The doors are open. You could see inside the warehouse through those doors, and then you notice that there is a warehouse with packs of salt. You already know it's salt from the investigation from Korea, and then it's on there in the circle. You have other investigative police there, and you know that there supposedly was a body there, but there's an issue with that, and you have to investigate what's going on with these supposed 2 bodies and these other weird anomalies going on the upper floor of this warehouse area. When you arrive, you guys don't talk to the security guard because you already know, you spoke to him and he already gave you the details of some, he didn't know what happened. He was drugged and then he woke up. He has no information. All he noticed is that when he woke up, it's odd, he had an erection and he didn't know what happened. And it's some weird pill. He had like a weird medical effect or something happened, right? And now you're at the area where the salt is. And in the center is that little, what's supposed to be the laptop, but looks like someone took it. Looks like someone beat it with a bat or something and ripped it off. So the laptop that was there with the information is not there anymore. Someone else has it. But there is wires and there is connections there. And then if you want, you could follow the tracks or where the other areas are. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. You could do things together. Or you guys could split up.
Well, as far as for anything, data gathering from the text, from like the laptop and everything, these are my fortes. So I'm going to investigate the footprints.
The footprints?
If anybody
Okay.
wanted to come along.
Yep. Anyone want to tag along with him to investigate the footprints?
I can help.
I will.
All right, so go ahead and roll tracking or roll investigation. If I think there's investigation or deduction. Sorry, deduction.
Deduction, yeah.
Investigation. Deduction. That should be under what?
Deduction should be under education.
Yeet. 11.
Tracking. I'll roll tracking.
Okay. So Sir did deduction and they noticed that this is little girls' shoes as well as better, older people. And then you notice there's another track that came in later. So they had to come up and then Sir deducted that this has to be the path that they took. And on top of that, they're the ones that took the laptop. Well, not the laptop, but the terminal that's there. The thing that Sir noticed, though, let's have both NetWatch people roll concentration.
Okay. I shat my pants.
Ew, stinky.
Holy fuck. And then I'm going to roll for Sir because I don't think he's here.
He's off and on. It's
Yeah.
I know he usually responds faster on chat because he said he's on the phone with Cuba.
So let's see.
Right here.
Something about
What's up?
a crisis.
Oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. Concentration.
What did I do?
I'm
What'd I
rolling
do?
concentration for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh,
So you got it?
Please.
Now, they noticed that even though they took the terminal monitor and keyboard, the access point is still available there. So you guys could still hook up on the access point with your cyber deck. Now, you don't have to do cyber deck fighting or anything like that since you have access to this area. So if you do hook up to it, you'll be able to access any information here easily since they're giving you permission to use it.
So it's like a free pass. You just say what you're doing.
Yeah, you just tell me what you want to look for and what you see, and I'll tell you. And then you don't have to worry about black ice or passwords or anything. And then you could run also a perception to see if you could tell who ran the system before. Kind of like, how when they roll the netrunners, figure out who was here before and so on if they didn't roll a cloak.
Yeah, like a netrunner's path.
So it's up to you guys if you want to jack into it or not.
I'll jack into it.
All right.
I rolled a perception right now.
Yeah, that's what you got from the concentration with the deduction. So the perception goes along with it. So now you're in net space, and then you, if you can roll, I think, what is it?
What?
Control, scanner. What would you roll to figure out who was on there before? I guess ID? I never thought of that.
IDs for file, but usually it's just you run your interface versus their interface.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, run that. Both you click on interface.
Roll interface also.
Interface. Okay.
Oh shit.
Hey, I'm getting all my ones out this
damn
game.
it.
That's fine. Go for it.
Where is interface?
Interface
on
is
roll.
rollability.
Yeah, at the bottom left of the 3 tabs.
Bottom left of the what?
The 3 tabs.
Yeah, where you did
it's
the
like roll,
net.
roll, fight, life path.
Yeah, I'll roll it for you now.
Thank you. I really don't see it.
13. All right, so you're in now, and you notice there was a previous hacker here. Their codename is Bubble Girl 69XX, right? And there's X's in the front and the back.
Oh, yeah.
And then from there you could get her information and where they're located. Usually their cyber deck has a lot of usage in this area. But yeah, that's who it is. You've discovered who it is, and then from there you could run it through the database and pretty much tell who it was. And you could go straight to where they live if their information is on the database. And that's for both of you, since you're working together. So it's up to you if you want to do a library search or something for that person, but that's what you got.
How do you do that?
Where if Bubble Girl 69XX talking to me Sana, I'm gonna just lose it a little bit.
Well, you should know you were here. Remember, Sana was working on the computer.
Yeah, no, but it's just hilarity.
I can tell
Oh,
also
God
that
damn it.
I can help out, but I'm not too good with research stuff like that.
So Sir did a library search. So they went to the data details, and yes, it is Sana. She has pink hair, and she's been residing with a group of nomads over in the docks in I forgot the name of the. It's with a W. Watson. These nomads are called the Furious Angels.
Oh, lovely. Well, I don't know that yet because that information hasn't been divulged.
Yeah. Right now, only GIF and Albert know. So it's up to you guys what you want to do with that information. Whether move it along with the sponsor, tell the other people, or talk it between each other.
I think everybody else should know. What do you think?
I agree that this is information it's okay to be shared, and it's not really worth contacting the sponsor just yet. They're looking more for the bigger information bits. We'll pass that information along. We're both in agreement.
Okay.
Do it.
So they pass that information to you guys.
Okay, excellent. Well, I don't suppose you may got any information pertaining to where their general hangout so happens to be, would you?
I think they diverged that to you. They mentioned to you guys the warehouse, and you're aware of that warehouse because remember, you're on their payroll
Yes.
of these nomads, and you were trying to cover it up. So now they know the location of where they're at.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But you know, it's up to you if you want to play it off like you don't know who these are or whatever.
Well, now everybody knows that we know it.
How? Well, now,
No,
yeah.
no takesy backsies.
No, what I mean is like they told you where they are, but they don't know that your past relationship with them. They don't know that you guys work with those nomads and that they pay you to keep things quiet.
Huh, Furious Angels, never heard of them before.
Yeah, I mean, I may have had a few run-ins with them, but I don't think I've had like anything bad. But anywho, if they're running with them and what have you,
They sound like nice guys.
Yeah. I suppose that we could probably pay them a visit, see what they may know.
No, that is if we knew where they lived.
Now, they told you they know where they live. They told them exactly where their warehouse is. Now, nice, I hate to do this as a GM, but you're getting a strong urge to now go upstairs and investigate the rest of the thing and change the subject.
Was it like a Monty Python moment? And now for something completely different.
No, Anais, like Detective Anais, it's like she wants to change the subject and she wants to go upstairs and investigate where the supposed bodies or anomalies, or how they've been trying to describe it is.
Okay, yes, okay, yeah. Well, that's actually not a bad idea because that's one of the things I wanted to figure out as well. So yeah, thank you for bringing that back to my attention. So while you guys are discussing that, I'm gonna check out this stuff over here. Bye.
Now, do you guys want to follow me?
I really use the bathroom really fast.
All right, go ahead.
So I'll be back in like less than 60 seconds.
I'll play as you just in case.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All right. Sir wants to follow up with them. So.
Okay.
All right, so you guys...
I'd like to kind of scrub through that video footage I found, like off to the side, to see who was in there, try to capture some frames for the sponsor, look for this person with the cowboy hat he mentioned.
All right. In the video, there's no one with a cowboy hat, but you do have the pictures. You're able to frame the pictures just right that you could see exactly who they are. And through your net watch, you could run them through your library search and you could get their information just by the facial recognition if they're on the records.
Okay. I'd like to do that now before you go up with the upstairs group.
All right, let's see.
Hey, probably.
Oh, it's really low. All you do get is you're unable to figure out the European medtech type of person, the one with the assault rifle. They seem to have like something about their file strikes you as odd, like it's like protected in some sense. Same goes with the Korean person that's with him. But the Mohawk guy does come up. It's a nomad by the name of Guy Speed, and he lives in that same location of the warehouse of this girl Sana that you just pulled up.
Okay. Guy Speed. Go ahead and add that to my little list. Make sure to make the note for the sponsor.
Now you go up there, and then when you get up there, you notice there's only one cop. It's a coroner type of guy, and he's dumbfounded. The two bodies that were supposed to be in that room, they're ashes now. There's a lot of sunlight there. They don't know what the hell happened. By the way. Yeah, welcome back. And then in the room where there's a pile of blood in the center, there's also what looks like burnt dogs, but anywhere that the sunlight is, it's kind of like ash. And there any bodies that were killed there, certain parts of their skin are ash when there's daylight on them. And the coroner's looking at it, and he's just scratching his head, and he seems kind of flustered.
Oh my god.
What the hell is this?
I don't know, but something about it. Making me think vampires.
Did you take the wrong week to quit drinking?
Yeah, this seems something straight out of Bram Stoker's Dracula. What the hell's going on here?
And then the coroner's like, no, it's not Dracula. Those things don't exist. But I could tell you what it is.
What is it? What's going on?
Well, enlighten me.
It's cheap. It's cheap skin. Like the skin is like old tech, and it seems like the sun causes it to get cancerous and turn into ash. It's very strange. I don't know how it got here, but these dogs seem to have manifested from these people. And I don't know how it's done, but... And then he points at one of the humans, and then you see their stomach is kind of poured out, but the organs are mixed with the dogs. I haven't been able to run this through with the docs back in headquarters, but by the looks of it, it looks like this dog came out of the stomach and was created with the skin. I don't know what type of bioware this may be. But either way, the skin that's on this animal and on this person turned cancerous as soon as the sun got hit and quickly manifested into ash.
Okay, actually no, I've been to Night City, but this is the first thing I've heard of this ever.
And he nods his head. He's like, "Yep, same here. Always something new here."
You're not wrong at all.
And then he knows the Netwatch guys. He says, "Oh, the Netwatch guys are here. Though they're here to view the surveillance footage or something, or?"
Yeah. Let's just play it off as that. Yes, they're here to see the surveillance film.
All right. GIF. And
I should have looked over to them. It's like, that's what you're here for, right?
But I think it's just it's Zero upstairs with y'all right now because I was going through the data footage.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
I'll
he's
catch up in a bit.
downstairs. We're
I'll catch up in a
upstairs.
bit.
All right. So Albert, that's you.
Raph, that's you.
Okay. Albert's
right.
not here. Oh, okay. There he is. All right.
What do I roll?
All right. So you heard about the camera footage. So it's up to you to roll interface. You remember how to roll interface?
I'm trying to find it.
All right. It's in
Second.
roll.
Interface.
Yeah, I'll roll it for you.
Yes. No.
Yeah. All right. 12. So you're
I just
in.
found it.
Yeah. You're in now, and then you got the camera footage. Now, this is only information that you see. You see the pink-haired girl come in, and then she doesn't come in alone. It looks like some people had her, like with their mouth covered with their hands or whatever, and she was holding something in her hand. Looks like a network card type of thing. When they sat her down and they started going around, you notice some other people came in. A dark figure came in. This dark figure killed 2 or 3 people and started killing a bunch of people, and then she started freaking out. She was there in the center. You see her run. She hides in the shadow, and then suddenly the net card starts glowing. From there, the video turns into feedback, and all you see is her in the middle, covered in blood, and all the dead bodies except for that shadowy figure is not there. And she's covered in blood, and then you notice some of the humans that were there had that dog stuff coming out of them, and then that's where the video starts getting grainy. And then after that, you see some guys come in. You see the Mohawk guy. You see the European dude with the assault rifle on his back and everything, and the Korean guy come in, and they get her. They talk, and then they walk out. So it's up to you if you want to share that information with the police, or if you want to keep that to yourself.
So I should definitely try to communicate that with police. And am I able to communicate with the Korean guy since I am Korean?
No, it's a video.
Okay. In that case, can I communicate that with the police?
Yeah, they're there with you. So he forwards that information to you too while you're here, to T-Bone and to Sean.
Okay.
Hey guys, listen to what the fuck I just heard.
Please, enlighten me, entertain me, because things have gone pretty weird already as it is.
Okay, I don't know. I really don't know it verbatim. So, is there like a playback or something?
Yeah, you can show them the whole video. Yeah, you can play it back for them. So everything
the
I
whole
just
video.
mentioned, you saw there in the video.
Yes. Watch this, guys.
Watch
And
this
now-
guy sounds like a Jackass video star.
When he shows you the video, you two realize, yep, that's the fucking guys. That's Guy Speed. There's Sana. There's T-Bone, and there's that tech that helps him out. Also, now you guys know, like, for sure they have evidence pointing to them. And if they go down, your extra money meal ticket will go down too. So, but Sir is unaware of it. Sir's young and naive.
Gotcha. Oh dear. Torres is thinking, fuck, in the back of her head. Like, oh fuck, really?
All right. Taj, you said you were checking out that file, right? With the search.
Correct. Correct. Yes.
All right. Did we roll anything for that search yet, or no?
We rolled library search, and it came up as 8. I could only make out Guy Speed.
Okay.
Through the processing everything.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were running the whole Sana information too. Okay. Sorry about that. Go ahead, T-Bone. T-Bone?
Yep.
What were you saying?
Sorry. Shit, probably hit the sauce a little bit too hard. Damn. Nah, I got nothing off the top of my head. God damn it.
All right. Anything with you, Sean? What are you doing?
I mean, there's not much to do. I just there's just bodies on the floor. I got an idea of why they're in ash. I saw the video.
Yeah, think of the skin that the doctor was mentioning. You know, like when you get like a cybernetic limb, they put fake skin over it so it looks real. It's in the book.
Right.
Well, this is like an older version of that skin. It looks like it's BioWare though. It's not like synth skin. So like, but it's like he doesn't recall ever seeing this type, but that's what he's assuming. That's just an old skin because when sunlight, like UV rays hit it, that skin starts getting cancerous and turns into ash.
Right. I get that. I do I know something about this room that like my character right now wouldn't know because I was playing as this character, so I'm like trying to think about how to get there, right? Because I'm thinking about that weird little tunnel. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to get there.
Yeah, and you do notice the dark figure and all that other stuff too.
Well, okay, so after referencing the video, I look back on the video and I look about like where they came from, and I try to look for wherever they entered the room from.
Okay, roll the perception.
Okay. My rolls have been terrible, so
No, that's a good perception though.
nice.
You notice they came kind of like not where the guy and all the other people came in from, but on the right hand side of them. Like let's say there's a 4-corner, right? Like I'm gonna write it on the screen. You have this corner, this corner, this corner, and this corner, right? Guy and the guys came over here, right? And Sana was here in the center, right, of the building. When that whole fight thing was going on, she was over here, and then the dark figure came out from this side.
Okay, so if I look over in that corner, which my character would do, thinking about that, do I see a door there?
You don't see a door, but you see that there is something moved, and there is like a little crack. You could do a concealed reveal.
Okay. Let me roll. I got 0 in that.
8. All right, you're unable to see how they came in, but you do notice some tracks on the ground. It looks like from
Could I try kicking the wall down or shooting a hole in the wall?
It's up to you. Remember, you're with a bunch of other cops here too. You could do that, but some shit might happen. But you do notice that there's some tracks on the ground. Looks like from like a wheelchair or some sort.
Okay, I'm gonna kick the wall.
All right.
Try to hit through it.
Roll athletics. Or you know what? Roll brawling.
Okay, both the same anyways.
Yeah, you kick the wall and it shifts a little bit.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. Guys, I think there's something behind this wall. Can you help me out? I just say that to everybody in the room.
So there's a wall. Wait a second. Hold on. Say that again.
Look at this. I point out the tracks. Say, remember the video? Think about where they came from. There's no door here, but the wall moves. There's something behind this wall.
Okay. So sounds like we need to get this wall open. If that's what you're saying.
Exactly.
So
I think
I
if
guess
you
we're
beat it enough
gonna
or
have to.
push it or something. I can't do it by myself though.
Okay, well, I guess I'll give you a hand.
Both of you roll brawling now.
Yeah.
And I'll add the numbers together for you both. So if you guys beat a 20, then you guys will be able to unlock it.
Please.
There you
Yes.
go. There, got it. So you kicked it, and then suddenly it just shifts and kind of cracks open to the point that you guys could open it. And then you put your hands together and you slide it open. It looks like it was a hidden door on the concrete. And it looks like there's an exit to like a little garage area where there's a vehicle, but there's no steps. It almost looks like a ramp area, like for, almost like a wheelchair ramp or some sort. And it goes to a garage area, and there's like vehicle, like you could tell there was a vehicle recently there because it's like fresh liquids on the ground.
Do these liquids? Do they have like a track leading out, going somewhere?
No, it looks like the vehicle was just there for a bit, left some liquids on the ground, and then you could tell freshly the door was open and someone left, and this had to be very fresh.
Very fresh. Well,
Hey Sid, is Sid in the room? Or is that?
Sid is still in the area where you guys were beforehand, like where the salt is and everything like that. Now you guys are upstairs with Sir. And
Hey Sir, I need you to check in here. Maybe there's an access point.
and then Sir checks, does the interface to check to see. Let's see. They find an access point. They get into the access point and they notice that there is video. Give me
Got the
one
video
second.
up. Okay, yeah. I don't know that there's video actually.
Let's do a video right here. What would it be? Control, yeah. Yeah. Even though you guys had access to this area you don't seem to have access to. If you try to control and then nothing else happened. Oh, look, Albert, you're there? Okay, I don't know. There was another interface. So then the
Yeah, I'm
control.
here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wrote control for you to try to see the camera, but it wasn't high enough to be able to see the video footage that's on it. But you notice that it is a video footage, but for some odd reason you don't have access to it.
So he has to hack through it.
You could call Sid over to, on your agent to tell him to come over and help you out, or... Albert?
Alright, what do you recommend?
It's up to you to use... you could roll concentration. I could recommend you something.
Cast magic missile in the darkness.
Yeah, concentration should be in skills on the top left hand.
Bet. Boom.
Okay. Yeah, I highly recommend... Well, that's what you concentrate. You recommend yourself to call Sid and give you a hand with this, because normally if you had access to everything, you don't have access to this. That means something was being held against you guys.
There you go. Sid, please help.
All right, coming on up. So head on up. Now it looks like they're in a hole in the wall.
Yeah, you notice the hole you go through, and then you notice that it's like almost like a little ramp that goes down to like a little garage. Like it's almost like an inside, kind of like a Batman type of thing. And then you see that serves on the control node thing. You have access to it, so it's up to you if you want to roll control. You need to beat a 10 to be able to access the video.
I was gonna say, don't spoil it for me.
Oof. That's a 10 exact. I'll give it to you. Now you see this video. You see a dark figure in a battle chair, like looks like kind of like a weird chair, but it has like spider legs. The person gets into the car, and when they turn, you don't see their face. Their face is blurred, almost like a mosaic. As that happens, you start seeing a metallic centipede type of thing go on the camera lens, and then the camera just turns off.
What the fuck?
So Charles Xavier has a centipede.
Well, like Charles Xavier went into the car perfectly fine, but then you see like a centipede, like not like a familiar, but like a little robotic centipede.
Yeah, I think it came like from his chair because he got spider legs or something. So yeah, Charles Xavier meets, what is it? Dr. Octavius. Okay, I gotcha. All right, so I'll relay that with the group that there looks to be a man in a battle wheelchair with some kind of spider-like legs, and the last thing before the cameras cut off was a centipede coiling around it.
Now, as you say that, you hear thunder, and it's starting to rain, blood rain outside. Highly toxic blood rain this time.
Lovely. I don't suppose anybody brought an umbrella, huh?
You guys have the umbrella stuff for like blood rain, so you're protected from it. It should be in your cars, and also the gear that you have hoods, because you got that detective trench coat stuff. But if you get too much of it on your skin, you do take some damage. So heads up. So what are you doing now? After you give him that information.
Would there be any way, I guess, spending time on the file to get rid of the mosaic and try to decrypt that information? Because clearly it looks like they went through some links to hide their identity.
Yeah, as a netrunner, you notice that's deeply embedded into the code of the video. And if you want to break it, you have to roll a 40.
Wait. So it's several tries.
Yeah, it's really fucking hard. Yeah. This is like next level type of shit.
Well, I'll say since we're unable to go anywhere really easily right now, I can start working on this.
Recommendation. Get the license plate number from the car that he left.
That also works.
You could roll perception to see
if I noticed that in the video. Hey, it's not a 1.
Okay, you do notice the license plate area of the car has nothing visible that you could see as a license plate. It too is mosaic.
Fortunately, not able to gather that information. They went through extreme lengths to make sure we couldn't find them too easily.
Fuck.
Now the phone rings. All your phones ring. And you notice it's the sponsor. So he's just calling to see who would pick up.
Nobody pick up.
Anyone gonna pick up or no?
I'll pick up.
Right. So you pick up the phone.
Fire.
Yes.
Hello, Detective Torres.
Speaking.
So you have any updates on the case so far?
Well, was able to see something very odd. We have somebody that seems to be in like a wheelchair that has legs.
Interesting. You mean like a
Yeah.
battle chair, like with arachnode legs?
Yes, exactly.
That's a very expensive chair. Usually it's an all-terrain chair. You could go anywhere with that chair.
That's nice to know. Now, do you know of anybody who may have something like this? Or...
Yeah, I actually know a few people that do. Me being one of them. I am handicapped. I do not have legs or mobility under my waist. But it is an expensive chair. I could probably help you track down who this person might be.
Oh, that's good to know. I suppose, can you pass off a list of that? Or we'll have to meet you in person for that?
Yeah, you can meet me in person, actually. That's what I was calling, to see if maybe you could come by and we could discuss this a little bit further.
Okay, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'll let everybody else who's here know.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Right.
Throw us out.
And he hangs up.
Hugs and kisses.
Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.
XO.
XO, XO, and XO.
So you guys ready to go to the guy's place?
Yep, of course I relayed that information to everybody.
Or is there anything else you guys want to do beforehand?
So, Raph, what I was trying to find instead of this room, I'm glad I found this room, but what I was trying to find was that weird tunnel that we got trapped in.
Oh, you guys came through that. Yeah, you guys came through that.
Oh, we came through that.
Yeah. You went upstairs, you went through that tunnel that had the time lock on it, and then you guys went through here. You had full access to it.
What about those like guards that we fought?
Yeah, those two guards I mentioned, they were Ash when you got there.
Oh, they were Ash. Okay. Because I thought you were meaning the guys in this room were Ash, but they're all Ash.
Yeah, anyone that's touched sunlight seems like the skin got turned into ash.
If anything, I would make a note of that, and when we're getting to there, definitely have that as something. I can ask this sponsor, see if he or she may know anything about this.
Yeah, you're going to their lair now, so you'll be able to talk to them.
We checked all their computers.
So you guys are ready? You guys are at the lair yet, or no?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll be leaving.
So now here, when you guys pull up, it's raining very heavily, blood rain. And then when you get there, you see it's a big mansion. This guy has a lot of money. At the moment, none of you guys know his real name. You just know him as a sponsor, which is normal. Usually they tend to be anonymous, or they don't give you the information because they want to, find out certain information, and there's not that much funding for the police, so the sponsors help out, with certain crimes to get solved or not. And usually the rich get more solved than not. That's Cyberpunk for you. When you get to the mansion, there is an entrance that you have to go through with a mist. This mist will clean off all the acid from the red. It's a mist you breathe in and everything. So it goes all over your body. You're wet and you're inside the building. When you come in, it's gigantic building, but it's, as you see in the picture, seems like very used. A lot of research, a lot of movement, a lot of things. You notice there is a shotgun up on the wall by the map and so on. The butler kind of directs you in and tells you to have a seat by the table. And it's up to you guys if you want a seat. And then he says that the doctor will be in shortly.
I'll just lean against the wall with my arms crossed and sipping on my bourbon.
Oh my god.
Where did he get that from?
Oh, he got it there from the table. It's in like a little decanter.
No, it was from when I stole it from the...
Oh, fuck.
Earlier,
that one? Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, I'll have a seat in a chair, and I suppose I'll have a sip or something.
I'll offer a sip to anybody.
Also,
Where's
get mine
coffee?
from the cancer.
You get something from the decanter?
Yes.
Okay. So you drink some of that. You're getting a little bit more relaxed and loose. So if anything with concentration, talking, or persuasion stuff, Detective Pendejo and Anais, you guys have a +2 for talking, discussion, dancing, any of that stuff. Now, you notice in this room, it is only one entrance in and out. Very heavy steel door. The door
How
opens.
heavy are we talking?
We're talking about almost like a safe. It's like almost like a panic room. This guy's very into safety.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Door opens. You see the little gears spin, clink. Then it creaks open, almost like a safe door. Two very heavy dudes come in. Cybernetic dudes, like implanted linear frames, cyber eyes, all that thing. They take a spot on the left and the right of the door. And then you start hearing like a metal clanking, clink, 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 clink. And in comes the sponsor. He is on his battle chair. And he comes in. He nods at them. They close the door. And then he starts speaking to you right there at the closed door. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. So I heard you have more information and more details and then maybe some questions.
Oh, yes. Lots of questions. Big one being that something very odd we seen from the coroner. I was wondering if you possibly may know. There seems like there was a lot of ash there, and it seems like when the sunlight touched the people that was in there, it turned to ash. Have you heard of anything like that before?
I'm not too sure. Have you collected any of that ash? And when he says that, you notice that he breathes in, and it's very loud and strained. His jaw is made out of cyberware. Like, he doesn't have pretty much a jaw. His skull is made out of like a cyberware cap. It almost says, you would think it would say Arasaka, but it doesn't. It has a different logo on it. And you could kind of see his organs moving in his lower part of his body, because he does not have a pelvis. It's almost like he's connected to that chair at the moment. He has one cyber arm on the left hand that is, it has 3 regular fingers, like the pinky, ring, and index finger are actually meat fingers, but the middle finger and the thumb finger are cybernetic. And then he looks at you and he asks you, do you have any of that, with his hand? He pulls out, do you have any of that ash that I could maybe examine?
I guess for story's sake, yes.
Yeah.
I'll give him some.
All right, you give it to him, and then he puts it through the thing in the chair. And then it does its beeps, its boops, and then a little information pops up on the screen above you guys. You see right over here. This area right here. And that screen lights up. He goes, oh, I see. It's a strange bioware that was made by an old company. It seems that when you tinker with parts of the brain, it can make your brain manifest certain things with its cells to create more flesh. It was meant to regenerate limbs when they were severed, or bones. It's out of date because these limbs that your brain would create, they could not take sunlight. They would get cancerous and ash. It was created by a tool that was meant for help, but was started to use for fighting instead.
So, what's the name of this old company, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, this old company was called BMS.
Motherfucker! God damn it!
You said it in character, or?
No, this is out of character. God fucking damn it!
You're aware of this company, correct? This company's name? And you guys would not be.
T-Bone's aware of this, but I don't think Torres is.
T-Bone screaming internally.
Fuck!
It's up to you if you want to ask that or not, or let him continue, or ask him any other question.
I'll let them continue with the explanation.
Okay. So this tool was a surgical tool. It was a scalpel, you would say. Those that took it changed its name to a magic sword. And netrunners before the Black Wall would use it to just break into anything, any system. BMS was a victim of its own weapon, of its own tool. And a lot of the AIs and software that were used there were released or made defunct, and because of that caused a lot of issues with the business, and the business went down. There was this one cyber limb, if controlled with another cyber organ, the brain, or with the heart, it would be able to wield this, and he does quotes with his crippled hand and also with the cybernetic hand, magic sword. But not anyone could wield the magic sword, only those that have those cybernetic parts. And that's why I sponsored you, to see if you could find this cybernetic hand. Once it has all its fingers, it will be able to grasp onto the magic sword and use it for good. And you won't need to use have the heart AI, which I don't know where is anymore, or use the brain AI that I have currently implanted into my skull, which is one of a kind, just to let you know.
I want to completely go out of character and say, yo, that's kind of bullshit because Takeshi has that shit. And,
yeah, I know.
Fuck. Sana? God fucking damn it.
Yo, Solutions, thank you for the raid. 15 people. All right. So, yeah, it is one of a kind. And if you want, you could roll perception or human perception and stuff for that.
Yeah, I wanna cast heavy doubts on this person.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Cast doubt. Human perception.
Solutions, thank you for the raid, and everyone coming for the raid. I appreciate it very, very much. Oh, human perception. You got a perfect perception, and you could tell that he's telling the truth. You could, really? Yeah. You started recalling that there's something of a BMS and of a brain and a heart and limbs with AIs and so on, and that they were only one-of-a-kind parts. So this video... Oh, okay.
More doubt.
Oh my god.
Perception. All right, you notice in the room, sir, that there's... you start noticing that you feel a little lightheaded. You're noticing that everyone else around you is starting to perspire, except for the two guards and the person that you know, the sponsor that's speaking with you. And
I like that.
Yeah. And you start noticing that your vision is kind of getting blurry, and every now and then when you blink, you start noticing like hellhounds and asps and other beasts that you would see in the net. But when you blink and shake your head, you notice you could still see things correctly.
Oh dear God, don't tell me it's because of the freaking drinks.
I didn't have a drink. Y'all the ones that drinks.
And then
well,
now,
actually, no, it wouldn't have happened because y'all had your own drinks you brought in. Yeah.
And then
didn't have any of his.
Now the person turns over to Sid. So Sid, I see that you have the video of Sana, Guy, T-Bone, and Avoso. When were you going to divulge that information with me?
We were still trying to reclaim some hidden information that some things are...
And you're starting to feel heat in your neck and in your head. And your eyes, too, are starting blurring. So continue.
What kind of awareness does this guy have?
Pretty sure he's hacking the fuck out of us right now.
Yeah, I guess I'll do perception.
Oh, there's nothing higher than that 32.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to try something different, different type of perception, maybe a cybersecurity or anything like that. Cybersecurity, electronic security or anything like that. That might help.
Yeah, he doesn't have a sorry, a high number of that. Could it be a?
If you want, you could even use something cyber related.
I was thinking either, using interface or maybe conceal reveal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna...
or even ID or any of those. Scanner, even. Go ahead, Sean. What were you going to say?
No. Go ahead and go with that. I'm going to think about it for a second.
All right. So you roll an 8, and you notice the access points are everywhere. You're getting access points alert everywhere. Like you're trying to see where you could act, and it seems almost it's in the air. It's on you. You look at your skin. Your skin is radiating with access points, and so is everyone around you, except for anything in the room that you haven't touched, and for the guards and the doctor. Oh, sorry, the sponsor.
So it's like we're going into net space, some kind of converging.
You could roll concentration.
Oh, okay. Concentrate. Use the will. I was like, one day I'll get a high roll.
With your concentration, you think these are probably the red mist nanobots that probably they were put into the disinfectant spray that you use to wash off the red acid spray. Now they're in you suspect they're in your system. You've seen this before. They use them as little bots that would cut you up from the inside, almost as traps.
Oh dear.
Say what was in that spray, because this seems very familiar of the red mist.
Well, you should know as part of Netwatch. Those are nanobots in your body, just as the GM said.
Just as the GM said. Who's this GM? Don't you worry about that, sir.
So, where is T-Bone? Excuse me. Where's Taj? One of you in this room know where Taj is. And then he looks at the cops. We've seen through your eyes. You've been there to their warehouse. The arm is there. Why have you not told us this?
You seen through our eyes. What?
Listen, I've done everything you ask. I got the video. You got any evidence I have? I just need my money.
And I appreciate that very, very much, Pen. But I just need one more test of your loyalty.
What do you need, Saito?
Take care of them. Kill them yourself. I'll have these guards to help you.
It's a tall favor to ask. We're gonna have to increase my pay.
Sure. And then he looks left and right. How does 50 sound?
That's a start.
So you're good with 50?
50 each, maybe.
Each for what? You and your detective friend?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can make that happen. And then he looks at his guard, snaps, his busted fingers as much as he can. They take out a Desert Eagle 50 caliber and blow your brains out, as well as Detective Anise.
What?
And
Holy
then,
shit.
Now the doctor looks at the Netwatch people. I need your information on this warehouse where these guys are at, these nomads. They have the magic sword. They took my heart. I got my brain back. But I need my hand. I need access to that cybernetic hand right away.
How bad off health-wise are we?
You guys are fine in health. The other two are dead.
I know all that, yeah.
And you kind of, if you look at Sir's kind of like fried out with the overstimulation.
Of the overstimulation.
Mhm.
You didn't give us a lot of gear, I'll say that.
Yeah, you guys are cops.
I just see like a very heavy pistol. And that's it. Shoot. It's like I was like, so wait, you want us to give you information after you infect us with the red mist nanobots and want us to play nice? I don't think that's how playing nice works.
And as he says that, you see two metallic centipedes come out from the side arms of his battle wheelchair. They intertwine and crawl around the ground and cross and go up on the wall. They crawl up your legs and up to your waist, and they wrap around your neck and up around your skull, and they clasp into your eyes. And then the sponsor,
animal handling.
then the sponsor goes, "Listen to me again, Sid. I know you're only a few days away from retirement, but I need Netwatch to be off my case. You guys ran into a couple gangers. Cops got killed. Your partner there fried her brain, or their brain, into the system, but you made it out alive. Too bad you lost your eyes in the process. But if you could promise to give me that information and keep shut, you'd be able to see another day with a new set of eyes." Your decision.
I have an idea, but it doesn't work out too well right now.
Go ahead, shoot it off character.
Off character, I was thinking about going up next to the guy, or close to the guy, pulling out the gun, and seeing if I could off myself and him at the same time.
Well, yeah, you have your own gun.
Yeah, I know, but I can't see now.
Yeah, your eyes are kind of closed, yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, it doesn't work like that. Wait, but you said there's access points everywhere.
Yeah, you see everything is access points because the nanobots, they're pretty much a mist, so you can access every individual nanobot one at a time if you want.
That'd take a while. What could a little nanobot do? Could I? Okay, I don't know if this could work or do anything, but access a nanobot, take control, program it, and have it reprogram other nanobots to kind of reverse the effect.
Yeah, that's kind of a long shot.
Yeah, long shot.
Yeah, you have other abilities too. You could talk. You could discuss. Remember, what you're gonna do now could affect your real characters.
Even though my character is pretty much deep dead.
Yeah, they're dead right now, so they can't cover for them. But remember, he's asking for the warehouse. So if you roll concentration, and even if you roll a 1, I would tell you, this lets you know that he has some information, but not all of the information. So he doesn't know where this warehouse is or anything, but he does know that they do have the material. Okay. He has their information, their names, but unlike Netwatch, he does not have access to everyone's background and information. So it's not like you guys could just pull up the names and stuff.
Yeah, so I could like you said, roll concentration.
Yeah. So you concentrate and you're thinking maybe if you work with him, you could survive and maybe work your way around it and maybe stop them. Or stay with them and just deal with it because this is Night City. It finally caught up to you. You tried staying all clean cut and nice and stuff, but now you're tangled in a mess. Even though you stayed clean and did everything by the book.
Yeah, that's what happens with Night City.
Yeah, you only can stay clean for so long.
Yep.
And then while you're thinking that, you feel the little legs of the centipedes on the back of your ears and your neck and stuff because they're kind of wrapped around you on your eyes. You feel pain, but they haven't dug in yet.
Well, okay, so I guess the only bad thing is I think I know if I add a character, if I give up the information, it should hurt, not help our characters. If I stay the clean cop, this character ends up dying, and he just has to spend a little bit more time trying to figure out where we're at.
I don't know.
But no, that's what I'm thinking out to the group. That's all.
Yeah, you could talk with each other, because remember the decision that he's going to make now, because the route that Sean went got him killed. But you still have one character left, and depending what's going on, maybe the game might be a little bit different next time you guys play with your characters.
Yeah. What did the group think about that? Like the way I was thinking?
I think it was clever improvising for sure.
So let me lay it on me one more time with your words with your idea.
So it's either you can divulge the information, the guy finds this a lot quicker, or he doesn't have all the pieces, so if you don't tell him, it just takes him a while to find you.
Now, if he does diverge that information, and let's say he survives, he's going to be a character that's around, and you already know his leanings. Like, he doesn't like what's going on, and he's a clean-cut, like, law-abiding.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's time to... I mean, the law got him here, so why not try something different? Being clean has pretty much gotten him killed at this point.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. What you think, T-Bone?
I mean, I really like my main character, so I want that character to live. So I would be for the camp of stalling. But then again, the only problem is that the little tidbit of information is like, hey, I've seen through your eyes. So that kind of just leads me to believe that he knows, but isn't 100% sure, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
It's a shit situation either way.
Mm-hmm. Missing pieces
It's a matter
all
of,
around.
Yeah, it's a matter of die now, die later.
Hey, Britt. Thanks for coming by, Britt.
I will say that keeping him around could also be a liability because
remember, you could still discuss
yeah.
You could still discuss and talk with the sponsor. You still don't have his name, and you still could get some more information out of him.
As I'm with the other sponsor right now in this situation.
Yeah, right now you're only with the sponsor. You still don't know his name though. Sean kind of gave out his name though. I'm not sure you guys caught it.
No, I didn't catch it.
It was Saito.
Now, if you want, you could run a roll of concentration. I could remind you what Saito means.
Go.
Oh, wait a second. Saito. Oh dear.
Okay. You remember what it is?
Yeah. What's it? No. I know it's Keshi. Had the brain and everything like that. Saito. God dang it. I'm drawing a blank. Hold on.
Well, he wrote concentration 10. Oh, there you go. Rolling concentration 11. All right. BMS stands for Bateman, Marchelikov, whatever T-Bone's last name is, and Saito.
Mislov.
Mislov, yeah. So Bateman's Mislov, Saito.
So it's the other guy.
Earl. BMS. Oh shit. Why is my past always coming back to haunt me?
It's also Taj's past.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like, motherfucker.
T-Bone always takes it personal, and I took that personally.
So up to you if you want to ask anything or say anything. He's telling you that the clock is ticking. And as he says that, you hear a little centipede thing on the side of your head do like that on your cyber eyes, on the glass of your cyber eyes.
Okay. Wait a second. My character is DED dead, right?
Yeah, she's dead. And
Okay.
Albert's character, since he's not around, I just put it that they're overstimulated and they're like frying out.
Okay.
Got a suggestion, T-Bone?
Or Sean too.
I would try to play along with it as much as you can, due to the fact that, well, this person knows. But it's
Yeah,
just a
I mean-
question of how much they know.
Exactly. I would just fucking roll with it, and I would just do whatever the fuck he's telling me to do.
Yep.
Self-preservation.
That's true. All right. We'll roll with it, Raf, because, yeah,
Okay.
like Sean said earlier, that you played by the rules. Rules got you boned. The rules got you here,
Exactly.
so, yeah.
So he's gonna give him the details.
Yep.
Okay. So he thanks him and he says, "Oh, since now you're gonna be my new business partner, let me introduce myself. Sorry, I'm Dr. Yu Saito. I used to be part of BMS. Now it's all mine. And then Arasaka's next. If you help me out, like how you said, you live, your family will live, everything will be good. But if you try to work against me, what you're going to feel right now is going to be nothing compared to what I'll do to you and your family." As he says
Wait a
that,
second.
he presses a button and then the centipedes crash right into your eyeballs. You know, they're cybernetic eyes. You feel the pain. It hurts. And now while you're screaming in pain, he's like, "Don't worry. We have to make this look realistic. Like if something happened. But don't worry, I'll get you a new set of eyes. BMS brand and all."
I get a question.
Mhm,
This
go
is
ahead.
completely out of character.
Mhm.
It's more of like pulling from memory from last session. I'm just trying to connect the dots effectively.
Mhm.
So Sana's father, was Saito behind that?
No. Remember, Sana's father was murdered and his heart was removed and given to someone. Remember how the message says, "Oh, you didn't give me my heart, so I took his instead to
Yeah.
replace." Yeah. And you notice this
Okay.
guy's kind of Frankensteined up.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So that happens. Everything turns to dark, right? And then we're going to go back to the warehouse, but like this warehouse. And then we have Taj. He woke up from a dream. Gift, do you remember the dream you had?
Not really.
Not ready? Okay. I sent you a DM on that dream. Let me send it to you again real quick. Oh, sorry, Sean. I just saw the message now. You see, we spoke so much of... Oh, no, here it is. Perfect. All right, cool. I'm going to copy and paste it again. You could look at it real quick.
Oh, I see it. I found it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you wake up from a dream, you're screaming, and then you notice Sana was just there, like not breathing on your neck, but just there, like looking at you with her little cowboy hat on. He's like, "Are you right? You look like you were breathing heavy."
Yeah, it's just one of those dreams.
What happened in the dream?
Centipedes.
Centipedes.
At times. Yeah.
Now, out of character, this doesn't mean what happened was a dream. It's Taj legit had a dream while all this was going on. And then if you want, you could explain the dream to Sana in character, or you could say it out of character so then other characters don't know. Yeah,
it was what is basically, I'll do it out of character. I see a metallic centipede going up my arm, and then
You had a dream that you were in Japan.
yeah, I had a dream in Japan. At a bar, I saw a centipede crawl up my right arm, and then I go to a black sleek building where I see Takashi ends up killing him, but he didn't put up any fight or resistance.
No, you see Takashi, but then you see like it's almost like you killed him. Like in your dream, you killed
I'm sorry,
Takashi.
killed him. Yeah, but he didn't put up any resistance or anything. He just accepted his fate.
And after you
So
kill
you're-
Takashi, you remove his cybernetic brain, and with the help of 2 other metallic centipedes. After storing their brain, you view the agent. On the agent is a picture with an amount of numbers you can't read but recognize the Eddie's amount symbol, and in front of you the numbers. It startles you awake. It's like 6 a.m. So you see that, you freak out, you wake up. And then we're going back to the lair. And then he wakes up. He has his new set of eyes. He sees Dr. Saito. And then the centipedes do their thing. And then when Sid wakes up and looks to his right, he sees this man full of tattoos, cybernetic arm. And then all the centipedes go up and crawl on his arm, and they almost implant into his arm, and they look like tattoos now. But they're part of his hand. And then Dr. Saito says, thank you very much for your help, Mad. And then he nods his head. He's like, no problem. Now I need you to go and look after Taj and take him out. You are the Mad China Killer after all. You have to do what I say. And then just looking like a zombie, he nods his head and walks out the door. And that's the end of the session.
Motherfucker, wait!
I spared that motherfucker last time. That was the fucking origins of the match. Oh my god.
Well, this is the other thing. Taj was able to see what, and I'll give you this hint. You remember how he connected to his brain when he almost died?
Yeah.
So now they're kind of...
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my god.
They're kind of connected in a weird way now.
Hey, we got Wi-Fi! Yay!
Yeah. No, that's the end of the session.
God.
It was supposed to be a little bit quicker, but it didn't go as quickly as possible as planned, which is normal. So, next session we'll continue with the guys, the regular PC characters. So all the other ones, Sir, we don't know if they survived or not, but we know for sure that the detectives are dead, and they're planning to make it look like an accident. And then Sid lost his eyes, and you guys learned about something in the background. They have Dr. Saito after you, and Mad China Killer's alive and around.
Well, Bad China Killer from the last time with the Midnight Oasis and everything, we spared his life, even though I want to put a bullet in his head.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, at least we know that Mad China Killer is still around.
Yeah, and if you remember that conversation that you guys had, it might come in handy. So I recommend watching that video or going to that video. Maybe you might see something that might help you out in the future. But then next session, we're going to go back with the Furious Angels and the whole crew, Guy, Speed, and everyone. And it's going to be a lot different than what we had in this session. This session was more information and kind of railroaded because it's very important with what's going on right now. And then next session, you're free to do whatever you want, but just know big bads around there.
Yeah, they're on our ass. Like white on rice.
Right. So, thanks for the game. You guys had fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yes.
Thanks, Raf.
No, thanks.
A lot of moments where walk. Why is this coming back to bite me in the ass? And I'm loving this.
I'm glad you did. I'm sorry for the delays and the hiccups and stuff, but next session will be cool. It'll be go back to routine PC play.
Good.
I'm looking forward to it. I like this though. This is fun.
Yeah. What were you saying, T-Bone?
Yeah, it's like you're fine, man. Life. And to be completely honest with you, today I was like, okay, I don't know if I can actually do this. So when I was driving home, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it, and it definitely helped me out.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Yeah, I was kind of in the same boat too. You can ask if I'm like, hey, I should play New World or something. I'm kind of tired. But no, it helped out. It went well. And then next session, what I have planned is because I had more planned, but we don't have time. It's 8 already. Because you were gonna do some more stuff with your character, so I cut it short with the whole Taj thing, and I did it with Sana since I control Sana. I could know that Sana's gonna say what I want her to say. And then yeah, because I'll tell you since it already happened. What was that?
The hell was that?
Well, I could tell you this: like, if Sean wouldn't have asked for more money, he would have killed whoever he decides to kill, and then it would have been different. We would have had Detective Pendejo still around, but he kind of signed his own death certificate there.
Just like being unexpected and going down different routes.
Yeah, that's the fun. That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll catch you all later. We'll play on.
I wasn't sure if everybody had heard the name Saito, so that's why I put it out there. And I was I was waiting for like people's reactions because even I know who Saito is.
Yeah, I'll admit I was kind of fuzzy on it. Plus, my day has been pretty shit, so the finer things are slipping through the cracks. But when it hits me, it's like, oh my god, no.
And T-Bone, you notice his name though, right?
Yu Saito?
Yeah, Yu Saito. Does Yu ring a bell?
For the life of me, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah. Remember when you first met the Mad China Killer? He's like, you're the one.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Motherfucker.
He's like, I don't like this anymore. Again.
More bozos.
Oh, god damn it.
All right, guys. Catch y'all later. I might see you guys in New World if you play. And yeah, next session, I think GIF might be out of town, right? Let me see. Next session would be the 10th of October. Is that still good with you?
It should still be. Yeah,
because I think you go on vacation, like the 16th?
I might get surgery soon, so I'm not sure right now, but I'll let you know. I talked to the surgeon on Wednesday.
All right, cool. Yeah, let me know. And how's everyone else for Sunday, next Sunday, around 5 p.m.?
Good. Sunday around 5 p.m. I'm, let's see. Let me take a look at my schedule. Yep, that's 8 to 2. I could definitely do that.
All right, cool. Now, keep in mind, next session is going to be open world, like free. You could do whatever you want. Most of the story stuff got hashed out with this session. You guys are aware of stuff. You're aware of what you have now. It's up to you if you want to ignore it or do whatever you want with it. Remember, the characters don't know. So you could play around with it if you want. But at least you as players know the significance of that cybernetic arm now. Without me just explaining it to you, as well as what the magic sword might be.
Oh, just as an update, the week of the 24th, I have the entire week open, well, with the exception of Fridays, because I have another gaming thing I'm doing, another tabletop thing I'm doing. But pretty much Sunday, Saturday, Monday, pretty much with the exception of Friday, I can play pretty much at any point in time because I'm taking the whole week off.
Okay.
Birthday week, baby.
That'll make it easier too, so in case we need to switch the day for anyone's work or anything. All right. So I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for playing. GG's. Thanks for the time and your patience. And I'll talk to you guys whenever I talk to you.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Thank you, y'all.
See ya. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Among Us, boom.
What happened? All right, see ya.
Among
Bye.
Us, boom. Dun 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 dun. Among Us, boom.
All right, thanks everyone on the stream. Everyone on the stream, thanks for coming by. I appreciate Solutions for. Thanks for the 15-man raid, 15-person raid Solutions. I appreciate it very much, as well as the host from the Guardian Outpost. Britt, thanks for coming by. Beta Chicho, thanks for coming by as well. Everyone else that's lurked or watched the stream and the game, I appreciate it very, very much. We're going to end the stream there. This is Cyberpunk Red, a tabletop RPG. The music that you heard here is from the Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack. I didn't use any of the Sirenscape today, but still, Sirenscape is good for sounds. And I think I did the wrong title for this thing. I didn't even bother with the title, so the title might be off. This is actually the 5th episode of season 2, not 4. But thanks for coming. Appreciate you all very, very much. Enjoy the game. New World is very, very fun. And I'll catch you all next time. Peace.